Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create patterns that will save inside Photoshop, so that way you can use those as patterns over the top of text or shapes or filling different things. So I'm just going to drag in a pattern that I've created. It's available on the website. This is the turquoise foil. I'm going to drag it so it fits my entire canvas. Your canvas size depends really on a lot of different factors. Ideally, you would want to have a square canvas. That way, if your pattern is too small, when it repeats, it'll give you more of a seamless edge rather than like a rectangle pattern. But so we've got our foil in here. All you're going to do is you're going to go to Edit, and you're going to go down the list to Define Pattern, and then you click that and it'll give you a dialog box with the pattern name. Just name it whatever you want to, so we'll name this turquoise foil. We'll hit OK, and then that saved it into your patterns. So to access that, I'm going to go ahead and hide that, and we'll go to our text tool, and we will make our font black or white, doesn't really matter what color your font is, because we're going to put that pattern over the top of it. And then we're going to just type test pattern 2 T's, and then we'll go ahead and just drag this, holding down shift to drag proportionately, just make it a little bit bigger so you can see better. And then we are going to double click on the empty space next to test pattern over here on your layers panel. That's going to open up our layer style panel. In the layer style panel, we'll go down the list to pattern overlay. We'll click on pattern overlay, and then right here in this box you can see these hearts are here. That was the last pattern that I had used. If you click the little drop down, it's going to give you all the patterns that you have installed in Photoshop. By default, Photoshop 2021, I believe, trees, grass, and water are the only patterns that are there. If you haven't added any new patterns to Photoshop, your latest pattern is going to be probably directly underneath that. I've got a lot of different patterns, but I'm just going to scroll all the way down to the very bottom, and then it shows here my last pattern is that foil. So you click that, and then it just generates that pattern over the top of your text. You can scale this, so you can make it super teeny tiny, or you can make it bigger, and it gives you different effects. You can also change the angle of it depending on what your pattern is. Changing the angle might be beneficial to you. But that's essentially how to create patterns from digital papers. That way you're not having to drag and drop each one of those papers inside every time. So step one, drag in your pattern that you're trying to do, go to Edit, go down to Define Pattern, and then name that pattern. It's super simple, very easy to do. I hope this video helped.